So Sony just announced the PS4 Pro. Basically what it is a roughly 2 times performance boost over the original PS4. It's nice to see Sony admitting that the original PS4 is underpowered by releasing this only a little after 3 years after the original PS4 was released. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm going to be talking about is their little moniker of this being a 4K device. Just everything's going to be at 4K. You're going to be playing games at 4K, streaming media at 4K. It's going to be great. It's going to be an all-around great gaming system. But I have 3 main complaints with that: the CPU, the GPU, and the memory. So I'm going to start off with the GPU. The GPU is 4.2 teraflop AMD based graphics processor, and that just seems to me like a cut down RX 470. And the RX 470 even standard is not a 4K gaming card, neither is the RX 480, and not even my GTX 980, which is significantly more powerful than the RX 480, is comfortable at 4K at very high settings. I mean, yeah, if you turn shit down to like medium or something, yeah, you can do 4K 60, but like if you want the game to look really nice, like we're talking average of high, very high settings, sometimes you're struggling to even get 30 frames per second. So I don't think this GPU is even close to what people think it is. Well, console fans, well, fanboys, I guess, think it is. Anyone with any rationale whatsoever will know that this GPU is not. We're not maxing games out at 4K. Next thing I got to say is the CPU. Basically, what it looks to me is the same thing that was in the original PS4. It's just clocked a bit higher. I've heard rumors of 2.1 gigahertz. I've heard rumors of 2.3 gigahertz. I'm just going to go with 2.1 because that seems more reasonable. Even so, and even at like 2.3, it's still not very good. Like, games on the original PS4 were clearly CPU bottlenecked in a lot of cases. Like GTA 5, you go into an online session, it looks terrible. The Xbox One runs games better most of the time than the original PS4, only because the fact that it has a higher clocked CPU. So I really wish they would have gone something like just less cores, higher clock speed. Just because, I mean, unless they do some serious optimizations, this CPU is looking like it's going to be an issue for me because I don't know. I mean, unless they're truly trying to target 4K in every game, which is only going to end badly, in my opinion. And the last thing I got to say is the RAM has 8 gigabytes of GDDR5, same that was in the original PS4. And while that was good for, let's face it, 900p, I mean, at 4K, if that's what they're truly going for, it's not. Hey, I don't think that's going to be good enough because you have the OS, you have the game, and you have the textures. Like, the GPU and the actual CPU share a pool of memory. I think they should have gone with like 12 gigs, like minimum, because if I'm playing GTA 5 at 4K, the game itself is using 3.5 gigabytes of RAM. The textures in my graphics card, like the graphics card memory, is using, it says 4 gigabytes or above. And the operating system, which I know the PS4's operating system is really, really streamlined, but it looks to me like they are going to be, especially in games that are going to be coming out soon with higher quality textures and everything, you're going to be at that 8 gig limit fairly often. Now, the storage, it's nice, 1 terabyte, 7200 RPM drive. Thank God, because the PS4's 5400 RPM drive was terrible. And the thing I like best about this, it has AC Wi-Fi now. The standard PS4's Wi-Fi was terrible. It is awful. I'm sitting here 2 feet from my router, and I still only get like 20 megabits down. It's terrible. The only reason I don't have it wired is because I have 3 other things wired. I have the PS3, my desktop, and the Ouya wired because the Ouya is God. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. This is just a little quick video. I didn't really put much effort into it, which is pretty goddamn obvious. But I mean, yeah. Just oh yeah. Also, I don't like the way the PS4 Pro looks. It kind of I don't know. It looks like they just added another piece on top of a standard PS4 and called it good. The designers really didn't. And the same with the PS4 Slim. I don't like that. But hopefully Sony surprises me and they get games running at 4K at without shit textures and it looks real good and everything looks really awesome. And yeah, I mean, shit. See ya.